Today's kind of a big day. We got the truck scheduled for delivery, scheduled for pickup. I got 98% of everything done that I wanted done. Kind of give you a little walk around over. AC blows ice cold. I figured out what was blowing the fuse. It was actually the relay for the high side on the fan. The new one that I bought was bad, so I put the old one back in, and the fan and the AC blows ice cold. Interior looks great. Everything is together. Oops, I just closed my gate. Door panels are done. They turned out really nice. Really pleased with the color. Really pleased with the carpet. Got the tires all buttered up for the trip over. And one thing we didn't do, we didn't put the bed liner in it. And the reason being is I couldn't get it done on time before it shipped here in Washington at Line-X or Rhino Lining. The only other place I could get it done was another outfit in Tacoma, and they warrantied it for lifetime, but the truck's probably never coming back to Washington, so the warranty's kind of pointless. So what we're gonna do is when we get it down there, my brother and I we're gonna get the Line-X done. Truck runs good. Really pleased with it. I've run it a bit, and everything seems to be holding up. Truck cleaned up real nice. I did replace on the transmission. I know what I ended up doing on the transmission to fix it. Obviously, I put new filter and gasket on it, new fluid. So no more seeping around that. The rear tail shaft seal, I ended up pulling off the tail shaft cover there. And I replaced the wear bushing as well as the seal and put it all back together. However, after putting some miles on the truck and driving it, I'm starting to get a seep around the seal. So I think what has happened is the output shaft, it probably has a wear ridge of like 1/1000th, maybe 2/1000ths of an inch, and it's just enough to allow a little bit of fluid to seep out, but it wasn't enough that I could feel it when I took it apart and cleaned it up. So we're just gonna have to live with that at this point. Everything else is pretty good. When I was working on the transmission, I took the flywheel cover off, and the rear main looks good, nice and dry. I think I have a seep coming off the back of the pan. The main oil pan gasket has got a seep in it. I didn't want to drop the pan, and because it's not a big enough leak, so I just left that. But for the most part, everything under here looks good. I've been putting some miles on it, driving it, and I have to say I've been putting some miles on the truck, and just to make sure everything's right. It is a pleasant truck to drive. It is really nice to drive. It's comfortable, it's quiet, it drives smooth. Fires right up once it's been started. Just a nice, pleasant truck. So One of the things I did for Mom, I gave her a Kentucky Bluegrass front license plate, and then to keep with the Idaho connection, I mounted a set of the old school state mud flaps. And these are mud flaps from a company called Mr. Mud Flap. I couldn't find original ones for Idaho, but I was able to get these, and they're good enough. They're super rigid, so in order to deal with the rigidity of it, I built this hinge mount for it. And I also made it so that I could remove it. So on the side of this rod, I made it so that I can pull this clip off and on of it, and then slide the rod out, and you can take the mud flaps on and off if you want to. But that gives them the flexibility they need, because they're pretty close to the ground, and if they were mounted rigid, they would end up just getting trashed. So this solves that. But she's got a little Idaho flare and a little Tennessee flare and a little Kentucky flare. So yeah, as soon as the shipper gets here, we'll get some footage getting her loaded up. And I got some wheels that I painted for Gary's truck over there, and I'm gonna get some wheels and tires put on his truck, the 87. Yeah, more to follow. That's car hauler cab lights, Mom. Ooh, she's up top.
Beautiful.
Looks good up there.
Yeah.
Come look at the back of it. Oh.
Stand under it real quick. Over to you. All right. All right, ready? Move. Okay. Do what?
I love that. That's so cool.
Give it a little Idaho flair.
Thank you.
And they flap good in the wind.